wash and go. Just going over products that I did use yesterday. So as far as wash day products, I did use the Olaplex line because I do have a keratin treatment. So in order to protect my hair from the heat, and to just make sure that I keep the bonds in my hair because I do want to keep my hair curly, I did use the Bond Maintenance shampoo, and it is brown because I did add cloves and cinnamon to the shampoo. I saw a viral TikTok about that. It just helps with anti-detoxification on the scalp, and it helps to circulate blood flow and to, you know, help with hair growth. I then followed up with the Bond Maintenance conditioner, and I left that in for like, 1 to 3 minutes in the shower while I shampooed. Um, my deep conditioner was the Olaplex Rich Hydration Mask, and I used this. This is very thick. I used this as a repair mask. I left this in for quite some time while I did some other things. Um, and then my leave-in was the Coconut and Hibiscus Curl and Shine Conditioner. I just used one pump, and I just had my spray bottle filled with water, and I just used the conditioner as far as just slip to allow me to work through my hair, just as a little bit of a barrier. The gel that I'm working with did not need a leave-in, but it is winter time, so adding a leave-in just to protect from the wind chill, will help with your hair from being super duper dry. And then the hair gel that I used was the Miche Tropical Oasis hair gel right here. It is very, very jelly, as you can see. And I didn't use that much. I used this much for my whole head. Next time I know to apply a little bit less. A lot goes a long way. So next time I'll just use more water and less gel and just work it through a little bit better. Now it is day 2, and I am going to be just stretching my hair out and sealing in the moisture. So my 2 heat protectants I'm using is the Remy Heat Protection Spray. I'm using this, and then I'm using the Design Essentials Agave and Lavender Blow Dry and Silk Press collection. This is just to help smooth my roots as I'm blow drying. And then once I am done, I am picking out my roots and I am applying the hydrating intense oil to lock in the moisture from the wash and go. And then I am finally using the Kenra Ultra Free Spray just to lock in the stretching. So I'm not doing all this for no reason. So yeah, I'm going to start stretching my hair out with this blow dryer, and you guys just, stay tuned. I already did this side, as you can see. This side was done first. This is what it looks like. The hold is very, very like medium, firm, flexible. So, yeah. Very, very nice. So now it's to do this side. Using medium heat, fluctuating between high speed and cool air if it gets too hot, just to stretch it out. As I am blow drying, I can see a little bit of flaking, but that's probably just my fault because I did apply a lot of hair gel, so that only can be my own fault, but it should be fine. Once I apply the oil, the hydrating hair oil should seal in everything, and it should be okay, so yeah. Next section. See the difference? Length down here. So you can kind of see the little flakes in the air, but it's okay. I'm probably gonna stretch this one in 3 sections. Let me see. Maybe 2. I think I'll just do 2 sections and I'll just stretch it really, really well. Let's see. I don't know. Can you see a difference from like here to there? I'm trying to. It's like it's stretching, but it's not really stretched. You can kind of see it better here. It's like right here. The difference, but hey, my hair gonna shrink up regardless. But the stretch is stretching. So. Maybe I can see because I can barely see on the camera. It's not as stretched as the other side. I'm gonna hit it just one more time. The other side I hit off camera, so I had more time to really do it. But this side I'm gonna just hit one more time. I'm gonna hit on high speed. Alright, that's better. Whew. I got a little bit of frizz from doing that, but it's gonna be okay. Just a little bit of frizz right here, but that's okay. Frizz is cute. As long as the ends are intact, should be fine. Just finger flow. Okay. Frizz. See, it's fixed now. This side was a little frizzy too. Just finger flow this side. Okay. Cool. Fixed. Alright, fix the frizz situation. Next section. Yeah, I'm gonna open the window because I'm getting hot. Alright. Whew. As long as you leave definition in the ends, your hair, every time like it hits humidity, it will revert back curly, even though your ends may look, even though like your roots may look frizzy. I am just not stretching my edges as much as I'm stretching the lengths of my hair. I will get my edges when I grab the whole section at the end to stretch. Once I pick it, I will get rid of like lines of demarcation and I'll fluff it better, but yeah. Alright, this is the biggest section, and it low-key has the most product, so I'm gonna see how much I can stretch it out. Just hit it section by section. Oh, that shit is hot. Oh. And I'm dropping stuff. Also, I am low-key burning my hand doing this process. I don't know how y'all girls, well, y'all probably have more hair when y'all be stretching your hair, but damn. Y'all be, I know this be burning y'all hand. Do this not? Alright. Next section. Ooh, I'm sweating. Alright, remember, I'm not gonna do my hairline. I'll just gather it in at the very end. I'm gonna forever keep dropping the damn blow dryer, but alright. Hair's stretched. As you can see, this side is already shrunk. Compare, you see the difference? It already shrunk. So there's almost no point in doing this, but I'm trying to just get some length, some more longevity out of my wash and go, but stretching it only just makes it last a little bit less since you're breaking the cast, but I'm just seeing, you know, I want to see what my length is looking like a little bit, so I'm just experimenting. However, I could band this before going to bed, just put it in big sections. Alright. once I'm satisfied with the stretch, honestly, I'm going to go in and get rid of the lines here. So since this section has a little bit more hair than it than this side, I'm going to use the hydrating oil. I'm going to use a pump and about a half. Let me see you guys saying things. Oh, hello, hello. Alright, rubbing this oil together, getting it in my fingertips and everything, because I'm going to be applying it just to seal in all the rest of the moisture from, shampooing, deep conditioning, the leave-in, the gel, and then just sealing it in. So kind of just going over. Sorry guys. Alright. Sorry about that guys. My phone had died, so I had to plug it in real quick. I don't know if y'all can still see, honestly. Gotta reposition the camera real quick. Cool. Sorry. So, cool. Alright, we are back. Sorry, y'all. My phone had died, so I had to charge it back up. Alright, so applying the oil to my scalp now and just fluffing it out. As you can see, I have some movement from stretching it. Alright, you guys. I'm gonna finish off my wash and go. I'm gonna finish it off with heat one more time just to lock in the oil. And then I am going to spray it down with this ultra freeze spray, and that's gonna lock in the stretching and, you know, all that jazz. It's gonna hold it together, so at least I can keep some of this longevity here. All right. Alright, you guys, this is the finished. And then I'm just going to apply the heat spray, like the ultra freeze spray, just to lock everything in, and that's it. Yeah. And I'm just gonna blow it on cool, so it will die. just so I can see better, I will maybe get new silver. I don't know. This will help. But... Alright, so that is my wash and go. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, it's like got the length back in my hair. Alright.